Hey y'all, all right, I'm back. So I've already started my makeup. Was not gonna get on here and not have no makeup on and do my makeup because I'm not a makeup artist. So I'm not a professional makeup artist. I just do what I do for me. So anyway, I'm here in Dallas and I thought that I would take you guys with me today. I actually have just finished a 3-day intensive, and with that 3-day intensive, it was really interesting. Let me just say that. But now I have some things I want to do before we head back home. So I'm going to take you guys out with me. But I also told you that I was going to review the W Hotel, which is where we stayed. And before I review it, before I do it, let me say this. I've stayed at the W. This is my 5th time at the W. You guys are gonna, what I tell you, you guys are gonna say, well, why do you keep going back to the W? I'm gonna explain that as well. So, the very first time I came to the W, me and Beauty Boss came. There was an event. We had a private event that we were hosting, and we came to the W for that event. And they had our room wrong. They had us in this really, really tiny room. And like she would have had to sleep on the couch and whatever. Now, the W is in partnership with Marriott, and I am a Marriott girl. This is not an ad. Marriott ain't hired me. So until they do, this ain't an ad. I'm just telling y'all. Anyway, they had our room wrong or whatever. And there was this really, really nice lady that worked here at that point. She was so sweet. She doesn't work here anymore. That tells you a lot. She was the front desk manager, and I went down that next day because the night we got here, Beauty Boss and I actually slept in the same bed, which she's my daughter. I don't care. I sleep in the bed with my daughter. I don't care. But we actually had to sleep in the same bed because the people that were at the front desk at that point would not move us, would not upgrade me, even though I had gotten the confirmation email saying that my room had been upgraded. When you get to a certain status, because you stay at hotels, a Pacific chain for so long, you get perks, which is why I am a Marriott girl through and through. And we can talk about that later because that is important, especially in manifesting a upgraded exclusive type lifestyle. When you become loyal to certain brands, they give you certain things, and Marriott's one of those brands. Again, not a Marriott ad. But anyway, they had approved my upgrade, and so we were supposed to have a bigger room. When we got to our room, it was a mess. It was horrible. So the next morning I called downstairs and I asked to speak to the front desk manager. This wonderful girl said, I would love to meet with you. I apologized about what happened. I apologize about your experience. That's not the kind of experience we want to give. So I went downstairs and I met with her, and we had to go to our event at that point. And she said to me, I tell you what, go ahead and do what you have to do. If you have all your clothes in your suitcase, I will have somebody move y'all. So you don't even have to deal with it. When you come back, they'll give you your new keys and you'll have the room that you were supposed to have and even more. So she not only gave us the room we were supposed to have, she also was able to, she put champagne and cheese, and she was genuinely disappointed at her staff. So that was cool. All right. So after that experience, I decided, okay, I'm going to go back again. Now, the reason I stay here is because it's centrally located in downtown Dallas. It's right across the street from the American Airlines Arena, where all the sports and concerts happen. And it's just a great little area because you don't really need a car. You can walk everywhere you want to go. So that's one of the reasons why I stay here. All right, so I came back the second time, and I came back by myself because I was coming to see a client. Second time I came here, same issue. They had upgraded my room. gave me a really nice room. My phone didn't work. Didn't have towels in my room. It was just, it's always something, right? And then you call downstairs to the front desk, depending on who you get. I'm not gonna say everybody because I got some nice stuff to say about the front desk. Depending on who you get at the front desk, you might get a little attitude, right? It's as if they feel like this hotel is super, super nice and you should just be super, super happy to be here. That's the energy that I get when I come here from certain people. Not everybody. This is not a whole conglomerate situation. It's some people. All right. So I get all that situated and my stay goes off without a hitch. I love the people in valet. Well, I love some of the people in valet. And I get everything goes good. I'm checking out. I don't ever have them print my portfolio. I always have them email it so that I can go over it when I get home. Because if they hand it to me, I'm really not going to take the time at that time to go over the portfolio, which I should probably. But usually what I do is I do it when I get home. I got home, went over the portfolio because I never wait more than a day, right? Went over the portfolio and found that they had triple charged me, not double, triple charged me for my parking. Okay, I was like, all right. I called and 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 called to get that done. Couldn't get it done. Had to come back the next month, see a client who stays downtown and wanted to meet downtown. There aren't any other Marriotts that I know of downtown. I'll have to look into that, but I don't think there is. Again, this is centrally located, has a really great restaurant in it. The decor of this hotel downstairs is beautiful. So it's a great place. So I was like, oh my God, this woman's gonna have me at this W again. So I set my intentions this time, which I do every time I travel. And remember now, I hadn't even got my parking stuff taken care of yet. So I come back and I said, you know, let me tell you what happened with my parking last time I was here. I really need to get that straight. There was another front desk manager there. So that, you know, the fact that when I'm looking to stay at a hotel or stay someplace, if everybody's leaving all the time, I have a problem with that. I want to know why everybody's leaving. Why y'all leaving all the time? Why is everybody leaving? Okay. He fixed my parking, gave me free parking that time. I think that the only thing that went off at this time was my client came and she had asked them for something at the front desk. She didn't get that. We asked for our cars and we called down and asked for our cars didn't come. My normal dude who's always here that takes care of me at valet wasn't here. And I've been, now this time I've been here 3 times. Same valet people most of the time, but they act like they don't know you. Let me just tell you. If you don't pull up in your Rover or you got your music bumping or you look like you somebody, because see, listen, I'm not going to walk around trying to impress you. I'm not doing that. But, you know, if you're not in that type of vibe, for most of the staff and the people in the valet, they're just kind of like, take her keys, park her car. All right, thank you, bye, right? I was actually getting out of my car. The guy gave me my ticket. Another car pulled up, which was a very expensive car. He was like, uh-oh. He said, uh-oh, and left me there. Okay, so that's that. I'm so serious. That's why it's so funny to me. So anyway, that's kind of what happened that time. So let me talk about some of the things I like about it, because you're like, why are you still there? Okay. Again, number one, a lot of my clients live in this area. I'm going to move out of this bathroom and go sit someplace else. But one of the things Another thing I don't like is the lighting in the bathroom. You guys see how dark it is? So I have a ring light. There's a really huge mirror here. You probably saw that on the tour. There's mirrors all in here, but the lighting in the bathroom is horrible. It's terrible, as you can see. So I have to travel, but I do travel anyway. But I always travel with my little like mirror so I can look and make sure my makeup's even, eyelashes is even, because I didn't need to have that in front of my face. Because if you don't, you can't see. All right, let's go someplace else. About the spot before we leave. The things that I do like is that the rooms are super, super huge, right? Like, and as y'all can see now in a different lighting, I don't even have all my coverage right. You see that? Because it's so dark, you can't see in the bathroom. Okay, I'm supposed to be talking about the good stuff. So anyway, one of the things that I love, again, is it's centrally located. And when you do get a suite, the suites are huge. So I can see my clients out here and they have their own bathroom, never have to go into my bedroom. My bedroom and my sleep space is never seen. And I love that. So it's like a little apartment, actually. Usually I have a deck, a balcony, so I can go outside and kind of just distress after the sessions are over, or just kind of let the wind blow through me. Depending on who's at the front desk and what day you check in, no matter if you have an upgrade or not, you may or may not get a suite with a balcony. This time I actually called down because I was upgraded to what's called, this is called the Fantastic Suite, I think. And I said, wow, is there any way I can get a corner suite? Because not only do I like to go outside, but I like the bathtub. This one has no bathtub in it. And he said, well, it was, when did we check in? Saturday? He says, well, it's an upgrade charge for that room, the corner room, which I've stayed in like every time I've been here. And I was like, huh. I said, even though I've got my upgrade, my suite upgrade, there's an upcharge? He was like, yes, there's an upcharge for that. And I was like, okay, what's your name? He gave me his name. I said, okay. I said, thank you. I just want to know for my references and for future reference. I hung up the phone thinking, I'm not staying here anymore, which I think every single time I come here, which is an indication of how I feel about the place. Why am I still sitting here? Because my clients live here, that's why. But there are some good things here. There's a very, very nice restaurant downstairs called Villa Sur. As we leave out, I will show you Villa Sur. And there is the decor in the living room bar is amazing. They have these beautiful chandeliers. The decor in this hotel is amazing. It's the staff that's not so good. And they need to do the lighting. They need to fix the lighting because as women, we want to see how we really look, right? Like, I don't want to go out and then look at myself in my car mirror and be like, did you even put any makeup on? We want to see how we really look. And also, the other thing is I think that when you are in customer service, you have to have a level of compassion and happiness and sweetness. There are some employees here at that front desk that are amazing. One that comes to mind, his name is Carlos. He's great, so much so that I even wrote a review for him on the Marriott website because he's amazing. Every time I'm here, he's amazing. There's some new people that I don't know their names yet. Amazing. But the fact that employees are recycled through this hotel says a lot about the hotel. I stay at Marriott properties all the time. A lot of the time, I stay at the same Marriott property because I love everything about it. I don't think I have as many complaints about any Marriott property as I have about the W. I really think that this could be a great hotel, but I think that they need some training, and I think that they need to teach their staff how to make everybody who walks in the door feel important. All right. Oh, last but not least, y'all like, Dr. Fran, you complain a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna click cancel and delete all this before we leave out this room. But I gotta tell y'all the truth because I don't want y'all to come here and I say, oh, it's a great hotel, it's fabulous, da 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 da, and you come and you have a horrible experience. I don't want that for you. So, last but not least, The beds are terrible. Every time I come and sleep in these beds, I hurt. I got to make sure I do some yoga and stretching every day when I get up. They're low and they're not good beds. All right. Woo, that's a lot. Let's go do some good stuff. Y'all got me out here like this. It's raining, but I just want to show y'all some stuff that I was trying to tell y'all about. So this is the Pilates studio in Zambia Cookies. That's what the Dibs restaurant you can see from my room. And then there's a Starbucks down here. But this whole street is full of food and stuff, and you don't even really have to go anywhere, which is what makes it nice. So if you want to stay at the W, you have all of these options. Freshies, which is one of my favorite places, is now closed. But we're gonna go over to Starbucks here. I told y'all about this the other time I was here. So there's the cookies. They're always warm. And I'll show y'all the cookies after I buy the cookies. But they are so good. So you should come get some. So let me tell you how much I love plus size clothing and when someone sells it. So I love Auden, and there are some Audens that I can wear that I don't have to go up a size. But do you see that she has bralettes? She goes from 40 to 42, and she has underwear and everything to match. Listen, you can never have too many panties and bras, and I love underwear. Let me just tell y'all that. So now I'm gonna get me some underwear. Okay guys, so I want to share something with you really quick that I think is important because we're women and we're goddesses and our foundations are important. Yesterday in Target in Dallas, I found the Auden line, which I first found out about the Auden line of lingerie in Atlanta. At that time, she did not have a plus size section. She now has a plus size section. So I got a couple of bralettes. Like, look at these bralettes. They are amazing. And I got some seamless underwear, all plus size seamless underwear. And she has beautiful colors. I didn't need that much. I just grabbed a few because I was excited to see it in plus size. The bralettes, though, are amazing. They go up, I think she goes up to 46 triple D. I'm not sure, but I know she had the double Ds I needed. But here's the best price about this. And this is not an ad. I'm just putting on my full figure girls who don't have a lot of money to spend on foundations, but want good foundations. Target, Auden, look at how much I spent for this. $18. Go check her out. If you can't find it in your store, check it out online. Call your Target store. Tell them you want it.
Let's go.
Shake it. Alright guys, so before we leave and head out, we are going to go to Papa Do's and get some things for the road. We don't have a Papa Do's in the Midwest. We don't have anything like seafoodish like there in the Midwest. So we are going to go to get some Papa Do's and take it back with us. And I'll talk to you guys once we get on the highway and get moving more. I will take the first leg because I drive better in the daytime. All right.